Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm going to do my weekly reading update for May 24th? Yeah, I think it's 24th, 2020. So it is the Memorial Day weekend this right now in the US, and so I do get Monday off, which is really nice. Even though I had a couple days off last week, this week was super long and super slow in a lot of ways, but also really quickly in other things. Like I didn't get a lot done. So other than that, everything is fine on the family front, and work front is normal. Nothing new. Like, that just goes on as always. We'll see how Tuesday is. It should be interesting after a long weekend. Let's see here. Is there anything else? No, not much else. I still am spending way too much time playing Animal Crossing, except now I'm finally, just over 2 months, and I'm finally gonna let myself do some of the terraforming and moving stuff around. So if you guys have played the game, you know that a lot of people we get that like after you reach a certain point, and I've had it forever, and I don't know, maybe a month. I don't know, maybe less than that, but feels like I've had it a really long time. But I've just been too scared, so I've been watching YouTube videos on tips on how to terraform because I am not creative that way. Anyway, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna try my first getting spaces cleared out and move things around as soon as I pay off my house. As I said, in my Animal Crossing, I'm pretty close. Anyway, I'm excited because then I'm done. But then I can move it. Okay. Anyway, beyond that, so this week I did not read very much. It was a very, as I said, it was, work was busy and stuff. And there were just days where I was just exhausted, and I did not do a whole lot after work. And I found that my read is a book that requires effort. And it's not a bad effort. It really, it's such a good book, again. But the problem is that I have to concentrate. I cannot have, I'm finding I can't do what I do with a lot of books, which is I watch or read with in between videos of, while I'm watching BookTube, and, or I read it while BookTube is running. Sometimes it just matters what's on, or what YouTube video I'm watching. Sometimes I can just watch stuff or read as I'm kind of watching, kind of listening. I've done that with TV most of my adult life. But this book does not let me do that. It really requires me to read it carefully because there are so many nuances of things that happened in books past that I'm trying to catch everything so I don't have to reread this book anytime soon. I think this is going to be a trilogy I will revisit in a couple of years. But again, I'm talking about The Mirror and the Light by Hilary Mantel, the third book in the Thomas Cromwell trilogy. So I'm not even 200 pages into this. I'm just below 200 pages. I sat and read this in the morning yesterday. It was first time in 3 days that I'd actually picked up this book. I tried to pick it up Thursday and Friday, but things I had doctor's appointments on Thursday and Friday, and then I did a Zoom call with a friend of mine on Friday night, so there was some alcohol involved. So I didn't really have time on Friday or on Thursday. I was just so tired and I knew I had to get up early because I don't know. So the point is that then I read so little on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday that really I didn't make all that much progress. Like I would say I maybe read 25 pages in those 3 days, and then I didn't read for 2 days. Yesterday I got over 50. So as I said, I'm really close to 200 pages now. So again, I'm not super far. I'm really hoping to get at least another 100 done by the end of the weekend. I just can't guarantee that at this point. This book is just going to take me some time. And I think I just have to back off on my expectations of what I thought I was going to read this. And so I had one more book I really wanted to get to this month, but I'll just push it to June. I just cannot read something else at the same time as this. So, but I am really enjoying this. Again, this is a historical fiction on Thomas Cromwell, Henry VIII, and this takes place, well, it's mostly 1536, I think, or starts in that time frame. So again, as I said, I've really enjoyed this. I did the Cromwell-a-thon with along with the group of people who did it with Jason Old Blues Chapter and Verse, and did the first 2 books. And of course I got my library copy the day before they shut down the library, which was a complete shock to me. I got this because I was like 80 something on the wait list, and then suddenly I got it. I still don't know how that happened. But I didn't pick it up until May, so because I did a lot of rereading last month. So I'm going to just let myself read this really slow. So I'm not going to have the expectation of finishing this by next Sunday. I will be amazed if I'm able to finish this by next Sunday the way that I'm going, the way I read during the week right now. This just takes a lot more time and effort for me, and to actually dedicate my reading to this, and I'm not kind of flit around like I do a lot of times with the TV on. So we will see. I'm really enjoying this. I think it's just as fantastic as the other 2 so far. So we'll see if it holds out till the end. I don't know, but anyway, so that's really all I've attempted to read this week, and I didn't even make 100 pages in a week. It was kind of sad. So that said, I didn't touch the manga, Showa, A History of Japan, 1953 to 1989 by Shigeru Mizuki, translated by Zach Davidson. I would really like to finish this by the end of the month because it was Asian Readathon and I didn't get around to reading any books for that, but I do have this manga. So I'm going to try to get this done this week. But we'll see. Again, it's a different format. So again, because it's manga and it's talking about the history of Japan during these years. I'm in this. I think I just crossed into the 70s. Yeah, I just got to 1970. So, and it follows what happened in Japan's history, and then it also follows Mizuki's rise as a manga artist. And so you get his life of how he dealt with things during the same time period as all these big historical events. And so this series has been great. This is volume 4, and I recommend all of them. Anyway, but I'm going to attempt to get, maybe on some of the nights where I can't pick up The Mirror and the Light after work, this is the one I pick up and try to get this done. Because this is not, I mean, it's interesting, and it does take some thought because you have to read, because it does have a lot of history stuff and a lot of bubbles to read, but it's just it's not the same. Like, again, my focus on the other one has to be so intense. And then maybe I'll actually pick up an audiobook during the week. I have not touched this audiobook in almost 2 weeks, and that is Romantic Outlaws, The Extraordinary Lives of Mary Wollstonecraft and Mary Shelley. So by Charlotte Gordon. And I keep forgetting to put down who the narrator is. I'll I don't remember to put that down, but I haven't listened to it in 2 weeks. It's a good recording, whoever it is. Sorry, I'll figure that out. But anyway, this is about, again, Mary Shelley and her mother, Mary Wollstonecraft, and it's showing their lives parallel to each other. Like, it'll show Mary Wollstonecraft, her childhood, and then it'll show Mary Shelley's, and then as they're getting into their adulthood, and that's where things are some similar, some very different. So it's very good. I only made it about 110 pages in. It's about 550, I think. Yeah, it's just about 550 pages. It was supposed to be for Springathon, and then it was supposed to be for Tome Topple, but I just listened to it one day, and then I kind of burnt out on audiobooks because I listened to another one right before this. So I'm hoping to get back to this. It'll depend on my mood. So that is kind of it. Again, as I said, there was another book I wanted to read, another book I wanted to finish that I had started back in March. But I think everything's going to go to June. And I'm not sure how or if I'm going to do a June TBR yet. So I don't know if you guys want to see it, because I'm pretty much going to mood read. But I think what I'm going to try to mood read is my 5-star predictions and some of my oldest books on my TBR. I think I'm just going to try to dedicate a month to reading those books. So I don't know if I need a TBR. I don't know. You guys have to let me know. But that's kind of where that's at. And finish up, or, some books that might be lingering from other TBRs. I haven't decided. I don't know. I'm really going to try to mood read and get more, definitely go more genre fiction in a lot of ways. So we'll see what happens. I'm kind of excited to do that. But I have to get through The Mirror and the Light. That is my main thing. So what are you guys reading right now? Anything good? How are you guys doing? What are you guys already planning June? I just need to get through The Mirror and the Light. As much as I'm enjoying it, it is going to be a long haul. And if I can't get very many pages a day, it's going to take me another 2 weeks to finish it, which, oh well, it's a really good book. So I'm enjoying it. So anyway. So let me know if you got anything good lately. Half my book haul is, the second half of my book haul is here. The last one should be coming in this next week, so I probably won't have that book haul out until the week after. But yeah, I'm trying to curb my book buying now because, again, I'm going to try to read a lot of books that I own next month, so we'll see if that works. I don't know. I always say that, or I always try. Anyway, so hope you guys are doing well. Stay safe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.